All right, y'all, let's make a quick and easy dessert that will blow the socks off anybody, and it looks like you have been slaving in the kitchen all day, and it's just so darn cute. We're gonna make a honey bun cake. I mean, that's enough said. It is delicious. So we're gonna do it my way, just a little twist, not much. Preheat your oven to 325 and get you a 9x13 pan and grease it good. First off, in my bowl, I've got a yellow cake mix. This is what I had in my pantry. Use whatever brand you want, but make sure it's yellow. To that, we're gonna add 3/4 cup of vegetable oil and a cup of sour cream, and I'm gonna eyeball mine. You know how it is when you cook for so long, you pretty much know how much a cup is. So, measure it with your heart. If you get a little extra, it's not gonna do nothing but make it better. And I'm just gonna use the rest of my container here. I love this sour cream. Daisy sour cream is our favorite. I get this at a 2-pack at Sam's, and it is great. All right, there we go. A little splash of vanilla. You know, measure with your heart. 4 eggs. And I'm gonna live on the wild side because I don't break mine in a bowl. I just put it in my mix. That's 1, 2. About lost the yolk on that one. I hit that thing hard. 4. So we have got a yellow cake mix, 4 eggs, 3/4 cup of vegetable oil, and a cup of sour cream and some vanilla. We're gonna mix it and sling it really good. And we're gonna put half this mixture down in our 9x13 casserole dish. Then we're gonna sprinkle on some brown sugar and cinnamon. I'll show you when we get to that point. This smells good. All right, let me get it ready. I'm gonna put half of it in my pan, then I'll show you what the next step is. All right, we've got half of our cake mix batter in my pan. In my bowl here, I have 1 cup of packed brown sugar and 2 heaping tablespoons of cinnamon. You can use more, you can use less. We love cinnamon in this, and it's honey bun cake, and you gotta have cinnamon. So I'm gonna use my clean hands, and I'm just gonna sprinkle the cinnamon generously all over it, and use every bit of this. I promise you, this is so good and so easy. I've been making this for ever and a day. Starting to tell my age. I remember when I was younger, I'd hear people say that all the time, like, oh no, now I feel old. I'm starting to tell my age. Yeah, I'm at that point. All right, now, let's use the rest of our cake mix. And this is what I do. I just take my rubber spatula and I gently pull it because we're gonna swirl it and kind of make it look like a cinnamon roll. Then when it bakes, it's all just gonna bake together and it's gonna be one delicious bite. And I'm different. When mine comes out of the oven, I don't let mine cool, then frost it. I pour my frosting on it when it's hot. I like it better, and so does the family. It makes it moist. Moisture, I should say. Moisture. Let me get that right. My Kentucky accent, whew, is Kentuckian today. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna take my fork and I'm gonna gently push it. And I've noticed when I make these, my fork works better than a rubber spatula or any kind of tool you got. It just does, for me. But you use what works for you. All right, here comes the fun part. You ready? I'm gonna take my knife, or my fork, I'm gonna swirl it gently, just like that, 3 times across. See how I'm doing that? This is combining the bottom layer, your brown sugar and cinnamon, and this layer. And then I just kind of swirly twirl all around it, but not a lot. There we go. This is what it looks like. Pretty. Smells good too. 325 for 40 to 45 minutes. Okay, while our cake's in the oven cooking, I always make my glaze right when it's in the oven, and then I pour it over my cake as soon as it's hot, and I just have it ready setting. So in my bowl, I've got 2 cups of powdered sugar, and I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream to start with, and a little dash of vanilla. You know, measure with your heart vanilla. I don't have to say that no more, do I? Just mix it up, get it the consistency you want. And I always start off with 2 tablespoons. I use heavy whipping cream in all of my icings, my frostings, my glazes, everything. I don't use milk. I'm that weird woman. But it's good. And I'm one of them, you try it once, if it's good, you keep doing it. Just amp it up, make it your own. I need a sign in my kitchen that says, make it your own, because we do. This is perfect. Can you tell I've been making this a while? You don't have to use heavy whipping cream if you don't have it. You can use milk, half and half, evaporated milk. I just like the consistency better of heavy whipping cream. You don't have to add vanilla if you don't want, but I do. I also sometimes add almond flavor in here. It amps it up a notch, and it's really good. So this is what you want, consistency just like that. So when the cake gets out of the oven, we're gonna drizzle it over there. We're gonna let it cool, and we're gonna eat it. All right, y'all. My nose smelled this cake, and your nose knows. I say this so many times. I literally can smell it and tell when it's done. My cake was done at 35 minutes. Every oven's different, but 35 minutes on 325, mine was perfect. I'm not gonna pick it all the way up because it's hot, but look at this. That's what you want. And the fork bit gives a better swirl than a knife. So you know we made our icing. I'm just gonna stir it up one more time because I just had it sitting on my bar. And I'm just gonna drizzle it all over the cake, just like this. We're gonna let it cool for a couple hours, and then you know we're gonna have to eat it, but that'll be tonight. This is easy. If I can do it, you can do it too. And one of the reasons why I like to put my icing on my cake when it's hot is for several reasons. Number one, you can spread it out better. Number two, it seeps down in that cake and adds extra moisture, not that you need it, but it just makes it good. See, I can take my spoon and just swirl it on there just like that and make sure it gets in every single piece of cake, every crevice, every inch, everything. So there we go. Now you know how I make my honey bun cake. No spoon goes unlicked in this house. There we go. Good old icing. I can taste that cinnamon. There she is, y'all. Amanda's honey bun cake. Go make you one. You seen how easy it is. And remember, make it your own. And always measure with your heart, because a little love goes a long way. Go love your family. I love y'all. Now I'm going to the dollar store because I need a Mountain Dew. Not that I need any more energy, because I don't, but I need a Mountain Dew because we're going to go live. Also, by the way, don't forget, watch my Sam's Club haul. There's a giveaway inside the Sam's Club haul, y'all. And it's worth your while. It's valued at $100. I kid you not. So go watch it. See you on a little bit on my live. Have a great day. Love that family. And I love y'all.